Oh, thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yes. What attracted me to the community issue at the beginning of the semester was my passion for farming and the major issue GMOs present in themselves. I've done a lot of research on the negative effects of GMOs prior to my community issue assignment, and I felt like I wanted to present a subject I was very educated in. I really enjoy talking about something I am very passionate about and have a lot of background in, and a lot of information to present. And I've experienced a lot of experiences in this field. The issue hasn't had a lot of publicity also, and I like to try to get the word out any way I can.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
The call to action our persuasive team put forward was bringing forth the issue of world hunger. We were persuading people to help with world hunger and to stop wasting food and waste to help with world hunger. We chose to bring this subject to action because it affects almost everyone in some way. Also, almost everyone can do something to help this problem, and by persuading people by how easy it is to help, maybe more people will help in the fight to end world hunger. One of our team members also came from a country where world hunger is a huge problem, and it was a very strong message as she experienced it firsthand. It was very eye-opening to hear what it was like from her eyes. She had some very interesting and sad stories to share with me.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I believe they would say that it would be my positive attitude and perseverance. We had trouble with one of our partners not wanting to do any work, and my other partner was not fond of this, but I kept a positive attitude and reassured my partner we would get through the speech. They would also say that I kept us on task and I kept good communication with the group.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
For me, the most challenging part was about working on my team was trying to get our third member to participate in our work we were doing. We wanted to include him, but it was very hard for us to do that when he wouldn't reply to any of our emails or even show up to class. This made it very hard for us to coordinate and plan our speech, but we were able to overcome our challenge.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Comm 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
My biggest takeaway from Comm 110 this semester was preparing speeches isn't all that hard. There are many ways to approach preparing it for a speech, but I found once you sit down, start brainstorming, making an outline, it's very easy and fun to do. I also found I would rather give a speech than write an essay. I feel like when you give a speech, you're able to get the point across easier, and the people listening are more engaged rather than just reading a piece of paper.
Alright. Well, thank thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
You too, thank you. Bye.